Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining me. And it's always a pleasure for you to tune in. Today, I want to talk about the first commandment. First commandment, right here says, Exodus 20, verse 3, Thou shalt not have no other mighty ones before me. He is the supreme, the creator of everything. He knows everything. And not only there, like the other commandments, you can find it in Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 7. So, and that's just plain and simple little one. It ain't like two verses, three verses, paragraphs, whatever. It just plainly states, "Thou shalt have no other mighty ones before me." And you could also look that up in Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 7, because it basically says the same thing. And all the prophets, the patriarchs, prophets, and a couple of the kings, Yeshua, and the apostles all sat there and honored this and talked about this. So they not just talked about it, they did it. They walked the walk. They didn't just talk the talk. And I'm going to take this to Matthew. I want to show you something in Matthew, and this was chapter 4, verse 10. This is the temptation of Yeshua when the devil Satan was messing with him in his moment of weakness. Now, it's chapter 10, chapter 4, verse 10. Then saith Yeshua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship Yahweh thy Elohim, and him alone shalt thou serve. So he boldly said that when the devil's trying to twist scriptures on him, trying to twist scriptures, trying to tempt him into following him, bow down to him and serve him, things like that. And Yeshua, he might have been down and weak and hungry and thirsty and whatever, but he wasn't out of the game, and he put the devil in his place right there. So I'm going to jump over to John. I'm going to go to John chapter 4. John chapter 4. And it says right here, John chapter 4, and what verse was that again? 24. Yahweh is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. There's no other way. You have to worship him in spirit and in truth, because he is your creator. He stands for truth, and he is spirit. We are flesh and blood. We're not complete. We are in the image of our maker, but we're not complete yet. Now I'm going to jump over to Revelations real quick. The book of Revelations, and I'm going to go to 19, verse 10. 19, verse 10. And it says here, And I fell at the feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yeshua. Worship Elohim, for the testimony of Yeshua is the spirit of prophecy. So he's saying worship Elohim. Don't worship me. Worship Elohim. Some of the patriarchs, the prophets, and them, for some reason, if just say if they had an angel appear to him, they would fall at their feet, and he would basically say, "No, get up. I'm not him. I'm not the big man. I'm not the head honcho here. I'm your fellow servant. So get up. You won't be doing that to anybody but him, the Creator. Yahweh. That's and But yeah, I mean, if I seen an angel, if I didn't have a heart attack, from the shock and everything, I would fall down too. I mean, I wouldn't be thinking. I'd be, really shaking in my eyes and everything, and I'd fall down too, and they'd have to tell me to get up. But, I mean, it's just a common mistake, but you're just trying to honor Yahweh the best you can. And, if he has a messenger, an angel come down directly and talk to you, you're going to do that. But, the angels normally say, no, get up. Don't be doing that to me. I got a message for you, or, I got a purpose here to, say to you or help you do or whatever. And, they shake that off and they get up and listen to what's going on. But like I said, but anyways, all throughout the whole scriptures, that's what it talks about. Like I said, the patriarchs, prophets, apostles, Yeshua, they all honored Yahweh. They honored him, and not just the talk, but the walk too. They preach to the others, like today, the assembly, getting together, preaching, talking, encouraging each other, And Yeshua himself, he's the biggest advocate. He never took the credit for anything. He said, no, the credit goes to the Father. The Father. He always said that. I can do nothing without the Father, The Father sent me down. The Father did this. Father that did that. Keep his commandments, things like that. But I just wanted to share some of them with you. And next time you do some Bible, want to do some Bible studies and everything, keep this lesson in mind. And every time you're looking, just catch the phrase where, whoever it is, the followers of Yahweh, the faithful ones, when they talk about how they want to honor him and love him and how they do it, not just say it, but do it. And it's mesmerizing. It's fine examples of what we should do, our generation and the generations leading up to the second coming of Yeshua. But that's all I really want to say right now. And sorry it was short, but, it probably would have been, 18 hours. I could have, if I had the strength and voice, I could have preached and found, all kinds of examples of how people honored the Mighty One himself, the creator, the designer, the architect of all of us. And that's all I really want to say right now. And I thank you again for joining me. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and knock that notification bell out of the ballpark. Please watch my other videos and, study them scriptures real good. Keep the faith and thank Yahweh in your prayers. Thank him for all the blessings. And if you have any questions about, further knowledge, or if you're confused about something, don't be afraid to pray. That's all I got to say right now. Thank you again for joining me. Till next time, shalom and peace out.